Hi there. How long have you been awake?
Oh, for an hour, I suppose. I've just been laying here watching you sleep.
Just watching me?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you take advantage of me?
I wanted to.
And?
You were sleeping so soundly, I didn't want to wake you up.
What makes you think I would have awakened?
You would have awakened, I promise you. Oh, I can't believe this.
Can't believe what?
That I'm here with you.
Believe it.
It may take some time.
No hurry.
I wonder what it's gonna be like this morning. Downstairs with Stephanie and Caroline.
You're not letting that bother you, huh?
It's not that easy.
You really concerned about that?
It's on my mind.
Look, Mother's probably still in bed. Caroline's probably gone to work by now.
You want to bet?
Well, then why don't we just stay up here and not go downstairs?
I'll second that.
Damn. I forgot.
What?
Something I promised Dad I'd take care of. Meeting with a buyer from New York. Okay if I take a shower first?
Sure.
Sorry. Hold that thought until tonight.
I will.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, yes, please.
Take that one.
Thank you. I talked to the nurse, and Thorne had a fairly good night.
Yes. I spoke to the hospital at the same time. Are you going to go and see him this morning?
Yes, of course. On my way to work. So, has Ridge come down yet?
No. And neither is Brooke.
Is she going to be staying on here?
I don't know. I hope not. Ask her.
I don't have the time now. I've got to be leaving soon.
Did you think to cancel the plane reservations for Europe?
Yes, I did that last night.
Very efficient.
I guess so.
You realize you had been leaving for Europe this morning?
Stephanie, is that meant to be a guilt trip? Because I want you to remember, it was not I who had to disappoint Thorne. Eventually, he was the one who canceled the trip because of his surgery.
Well, it certainly was convenient for you, wasn't it?
I resent that remark.
All right, I'll take it back. It was uncalled for. Let's say you were very, very lucky that he didn't find out that you had decided not to take the trip. I know how he would have reacted.
Stephanie, the point is that he didn't find out. And there's no reason that he has to now.
Good morning.
Good morning, you two. Well, I'm out of here. I'm late for an appointment.
Where's Brooke?
She'll be down. Mother, you be nice.
Well, certainly has a smile on his face. I wonder why.
I can't imagine.
How about the pain? Is it almost gone?
Yeah, for the most part. Of course, they got me on medication.
Have you had anything to eat, yeah?
No, not yet. Isn't exactly the kind of morning I was thinking of spending.
I'm sorry, son. Yours and Caroline's trip, I know it's a big disappointment to you.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? The way things turn out sometimes. Makes you wonder why.
Listen, you're lucky it happened here and not in some out-of-the-way village in Europe someplace.
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, poor Caroline. I really let her down, Dad. I gotta think of some way to make it up to her.
Spencer.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, honey.
I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be a little late this morning.
Is there a problem?
Well, actually, there is. Thorne's in the hospital.
What? What happened?
No, he had an emergency appendectomy last night. But he's okay. He's just going to be laid up for a while. I'll tell you all about it when I get there. I just want to go by the hospital on my way in this morning.
Well, honey, you take all the time you want. Where is he?
He's at Cedars.
Well, you give him my best, will you?
Okay. Thanks, Dad. Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Any word on Thorne?
He's doing very well. Thank you.
Great. So how about some coffee?
I've already had mine.
Oh, those muffins look great.
They're here every morning.
I guess I'll just have to get used to things around here.
You seem to be doing all right.
And you seem to resent me for it.
It's not resentment, Brooke.
Then what is it?
When I think of how much you did, for how long? Almost a year? To make last night happen?
That certainly sounds like resentment to me. Or sour grapes.
Sour grapes? What does that mean?
You're still in love with him, aren't you?
Yeah, belt's good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just do a couple more of these and go.
Dad, is your appointment book here?
Yeah, it's on the desk, son. All right, fine. Just turn around for me.
I had the time right.
What's the matter?
The buyer from Casey's never showed.
Did you call his hotel?
He never even checked in.
Maybe he had a flight cancellation or something.
Did you check in with Thorne this morning?
Yes, I did. On my way to work. All right, Fawn, that'll be all.
Did you still want to see the Gabardine?
Yes, yeah, please. Put that one on.
Okay.
How's your mother?
I hardly saw her this morning.
Wasn't she up yet?
Yeah, but I had to hurry off to this appointment.
You didn't have time to even ask her how she was feeling?
I was late. What's all this concern with Mother?
Well, what happened to your brother yesterday takes its toll on a parent, or didn't you notice?
No, I guess I hadn't.
Well, maybe you should have. Your mother would have appreciated it.
Well, what can I say? You're right. I stand corrected.
Or just remember that tomorrow or tonight, if you have a chance. Your mother's been through a lot these past few weeks. Let's be more sensitive to that.
I got it.
Now, I want to hear all about Brooke Logan. I'm told that she has moved into the house with you.
That's right.
Why, Ridge? What's the motivation? I'd really like to know.
Aren't you going to have some breakfast?
I already had some.
Good. On your way to work?
Yes, I am.
You have a moment or two before you go?
Why did I have Brooke move in with me?
That's the question.
You have a problem with that, Dad?
I might. I'd like to know what your motives are.
My motives?
Look, I'll be blunt. Brooke Logan is in love here. She did not make the decision to move in with you lightly, I'm certain of that.
The invitation wasn't given lightly either.
I'm glad to hear that.
And you're hearing it.
Look, son, I'm not out to get on your case here. I just don't want you or anyone tampering with this girl's emotions.
You make it sound like she ought to be wearing a fragile sticker.
Ridge, when it comes to feelings and emotions, Brooke Logan, like the rest of her family, is very committed.
Well, you know the rest of her family that well.
It's an assumption easily made.
Dad, don't worry about Logan. She's more than able to care for herself.
One other question, Ridge. Have you thought about marrying her?
You're really hanging me out to dry today, aren't you?
Simple question. Simple answer.
At the moment, no. I'm not thinking about marriage. We're trying this out, Dad. Testing it. If it works, who knows what the future holds?
And if it doesn't?
Then we're better off knowing that too, aren't we?
Mr. Forrester?
Come on in.
Well, it was your first night in the house. Were you comfortable?
Yes, I was.
Are you being objective about this situation?
I am.
I wonder. Would you like some coffee?
A little more. Mrs. Forrester, it was Ridge who asked me to live here.
I never thought otherwise. Why do you suppose he did that?
Probably because he's ready to.
That's an interesting way of putting it. He's ready to do something that you've been ready to do for a long time.
I never said that.
You implied that.
This isn't the first time that Ridge has asked me to live here. But it is the first time that I've ever been ready to accept.
Yes, he said the same thing.
And believe it or not, he has very strong feelings for me.
Lust is a very strong feeling.
Are we always going to have these conversations?
Probably. Until you're honest with yourself.
And when do you think that will be?
When you accept the fact that the only thing he's interested in is you physically.
That's not true.
Oh, don't be offended. There are a lot of young women that would like to have that kind of attention from him. But that's the way it is, especially now.
What does that mean exactly?
I think you've made a tactical error. By moving into the house and into his bed. And now that you've slept together, it isn't going to be the same. I think you'll see that's the case.
It isn't, and it won't be.
Interesting, isn't it? This is your first day in our house, and he didn't even bring you down for breakfast. Not even a cup of coffee. It's getting late. I don't want to keep you from work.
Hi.
Hi.
Boy, am I glad to see you. I think they cut in somewhere right around in here.
Does it hurt?
Only when I breathe.
Are you okay?
Only when I move a certain way. Are you holding up?
How am I holding up?
You must be awfully disappointed.
Let's not talk about that.
I can't tell you how sorry I am, honey.
Please don't worry about it.
I think of how hard I worked to plan that trip. Built it all up, and I wish I'd have never told you about it.
I'll survive.
I can't believe how well you're taking all this.
You just concentrate on getting better because we miss you at home.
Doc says it'll be just a few days.
Good.
I'm gonna make this up to you.
There's nothing you have to make up to me.
It won't be right away. You know, when I recover from this, it'll be peak season at Forrester. But as soon as it's over,
Thorne, I don't want, and I don't expect for you to make anything up. Now let's please not talk about it again.
you're truly something, you know that?
Well, I better be getting to the office.
Thanks for coming by.
And you know what? You don't have to thank me for visiting my husband.
Hey. I love you. Thanks for being so understanding.
You get some rest. Talk to you later.
Hello?
Thorne. It's Bill Spencer.
Hi, Bill.
What can I say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, a lot. Doc says I'll be out of here in a few days.
I hope so.
Listen, I wanted to say thanks for helping to plan the trip. Especially for being willing to cover Caroline at work.
I did my best.
I know you did. I'm just sorry it didn't turn out better.
Well, I talked to Caroline. I tried to convince her, but you're not going to change her mind. I mean, she wasn't going to go, and that's that. Of course, it's all academic now.
She wasn't going. She was never going. Why? Why, Caroline? Was it your work? Your magazine? But why couldn't you have told me? Or was it something else?
I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Ridge. It was Ridge. You couldn't bear to be away from him? Was that it, Caroline? Caroline!